Hey girls and guys and girls. Okay, so this one is about caring for your hair. Okay, I don't know this beautiful lady that I've decided to use on this thumbnail, but she just looked so great and the hair just looks amazing, so I decided to use hers. Okay, and believe it or not, God speaks to me about everything. I speak to God about everything. Okay, in regards to every part of my life, including my hair. Okay, I had to go through a lot when it comes to my hair, so girl, let me just explain. There is ways and means of who you allow in your hair, what you allow to be put in your hair, and knowing your hair type. Okay, me personally, I have no idea what my hair type is. Between my mother's coolie side and my dad's coolie side, I met somewhere in the middle, and it's a whole bunch of fun around here. Okay, that's that's all I've got for that. So I can't use black people hair products. Okay, they don't work for me at all. So I stick to minimalistic things for my hair. I won't go into that, and we'll leave that there. But it is a somewhat instruction to a lot of black women out there. Okay, in particular, can be for any other woman, but black hair is different to everybody else's hair, as we already know. Okay, and he got me to steer clear of heat products. Heat as in hairdryer and straighteners and things of that nature. Okay, kinking tools, whatever you want to call them. Okay, anything that emits heat for the hair, he got me to stay away from them and use them once a year. Can only do it once a year, right? I don't know if that's for everybody, but he's making me put this message on here because if you are struggling in the department of your hair, or you are finding that it's breaking off, there are two reasons. One is a spiritual and the second is heat. Okay, the spiritual reason I will go into. Personally, if you are doing things that are of a unrighteous nature, go look it up. Sexual immorality, things of that nature. It says in the Bible that the righteousness will be shown on their head. Okay, basically their hair. Okay, it can mean their head, but it can mean their hair. His righteousness will be shown through your hair. If you are not walking in righteousness, you are not walking with him, that can have a meaning against your actual hair too. It won't be strong, it won't be beautiful, it won't be long, right? Okay, so if you don't want to see it that way, that's up to you, but I'm just letting you know. Okay, because this is what he's spoken into my spirit already. Okay, and ever since I've taken the path with him, my hair has flourished. Okay, especially by taking his instructions as well. Stop using heated products on your hair. Okay, towel dry it. Before there was any form of hair dryer, everybody had to air dry, okay, or use a towel to dry their hair, right? As you know, we have to section it, we have to still do our scalp, grease it, do whatever you do with it, oil it, whatever your routine may be. Okay, as I said, I can't use black people hair products in my hair. I have to keep it nice and simple for me. Okay, I plait it up, leave it, don't touch it, and I wash it weekly. Okay, and people be like, weekly, I have to wash my hair weekly. This is instructions that have been given to me. Okay, personally, if you want to know about your own hair routine and what he's saying to you, ask him what he wants you to do for your hair. Okay, he could ask you to cover it for a time being. Okay, because believe it or not, people will see your hair and not like it and curse against it, blah blah blah, and all the rest of it, right? You probably say, what, these things can't be real, right? Speak to him, he'll let you know, right? I had to pick scabs out of my hair because of certain things that had been placed upon minds from a very long time ago. Okay, because there are jealous people who are out there and people who you allow to place their hands in your head. Okay, your hair can start falling out and all kinds of different things, right? There's all kinds of different ways that these things can happen, and if you come from a black family, you probably heard people turn around and say these things to you and you didn't believe it, but it's the truth out here. Okay, I don't allow anybody's hands in my head. I do my own hair, right? And that's through personal issues from a young age, right? My hair would have been way down in my back by now. It's making its way. Don't get it twisted. It probably would have been past my bum by now, okay? But I allowed for people to place their hands in my head and do all kinds of next things. No chemicals either. Don't be straightening your hair, none of that rubbish. If you want your hair to grow, go back natural. Ask him what you need to use for your hair type, for your own head. for your scalp, so that you can have healthy scalp as well, because that's very important. My scalp was not healthy. If you have to use medicated shampoo, buy medicated shampoo and start that way, okay, and do what it is that he is suggesting that you do for your hair. All right. And as I said, there was no heat products like that. There was no hair dryers until it was created, okay. It's man-made, okay. God is a super a supernatural being, right? And he knows what's best for you, okay. It's like when they tried to erect a tower, right, man-made tower that was supposed to reach heights beyond, like, reaching the sky, right, and they couldn't complete this tower because God said there ain't no way. That's a man-made tower, right? You cannot be higher than God. It's as simple as that. So meaning anything that's man-made will be extinct, will not exist anymore. God is God, okay. So when it comes to the things of nature, which your hair, natural nature on you, he is the best person that you can ask when it pertains to the things that are naturally on you and in your DNA. Hello, right? So if he tells you to stop eating a certain food, it's because in your bloodline there are people who have ate the same things, done the same things throughout their whole life, and they have these certain illnesses, ailments, etc., etc. He will tell you these things so you can be the person that stops it in its tracks, okay. But without going too deep into all of that, if you need to, go into the Bible and go and or go into Google and look up the part where they tried to erect the tower, and then he confused them all, or they couldn't understand each other. All kinds of madness was going on, okay, right? That's how man is, okay, confused when it comes to even ourselves. All right, we try all kinds of things when it comes to our hair and we fail, right? Instead of going to him and asking him, like, Lord, what do I do with this, okay? And maybe at one stage he'll have me come on and show you, like, shorter version of when I was rocking my fro, but it was unhealthy, to the version that I have now, which is full, beautiful, luscious, soft, and just great, okay. I haven't felt my hair like this in a very long time, as I said, from like a young stage, and that's all from just following his instruction. So if you start anything, stop using the hairdryer, okay. Just stop it, okay. You don't have to wash your hair once a week like me, but just stop using the hairdryer, okay. Stop the heat process and go from there and see if it works out for you, okay. Probably going to be hard for a little while because it gets tough when you have to be parting and drying sections and all of that kind of stuff. It's the stuff that nightmares are made of sometimes, right? But I've gotten used to it now, okay, because it's been well over 2 to 3 years now. I've stopped using heat products. I use them once a year and try and give myself a silk press, but it lacks on silk. So you might as well say, just give myself a press and it lasts for a couple of days, right? It doesn't last very long. It just goes right back to its old stage, but you know, it does the trick for the one day that it gets done, okay. But yeah, just stay away from the heat products if you can. Just take your time. If you feel like you can't actually stop straight away, just try it like every once in a while, until when you actually are comfortable with not using the hairdryer or whatever it is that you use on your head, all right. Furthermore, the heated things can cause headaches too as well, and things of that nature, so steer clear of it. That's the message that I got for you now, okay. So that's 3 videos in one day, and it's the 6th of the 9th of 2022. So when you add it all together, you got your 6, you got your 9, and then you got a 6 again. So may go look up that number, actually, 696, and go see what I get and see what it means, and go from there and have extra conversations with God. But that's my business. Anyway, ciao.